Okay guys, just a quick update here. I did the whole front of the car, the hood and the fenders. As you can hopefully see in the camera, this section of the car much more scratched up than, the fender forward. It's really hard with the light. I'm just using the natural sunlight to show you right now, and then of course over here it's going to be almost impossible for you to be able to tell. But as I kind of circle it, maybe we can catch the sunlight. Kind of go down here. Tons of scratches. You can probably see those. I can see them. And then let me take the sunlight over here. There's definitely less. There is one or two longer ones from the tree branches. Went off-roading, but that's it. So working hard, several hours in, and I'm going to get to it. Not too much else to say. If you watch my other correction video, you'll know exactly what I'm doing. And that's it. Really transforming the car right now, so stick around and enjoy. Okay guys, this is probably going to be part 2 of this sort of cleanup process for the Jeep. It's really been a pretty big project for me. I took on a little bit more than I was ready for, but I got it corrected and polished, and before that was decontamination, of course, and it's in very good condition now compared to where it was. There's not holograms and stuff like that. Those were fairly easy to get out. Those are kind of light on the surface, but I'm just going to take you around. I'm going to show you something I don't normally do, is wash it afterwards, but I just had so much dust, and I did it over about a week. After work I would do it for a couple hours twice a week, and then today's Saturday, and I did it for 2 or 3 hours, and I finally finished. And of course the sun's creeping up, but I'll just give you a quick walk around. There's some deep scratches that are still in there. It wasn't worth to monkey around with more products and stuff like that. I wanted to get this I wanted to get it good for my purposes, that I can live with it. So hopefully that's good enough for you, and let's just take a quick walk around before I wash it. Just gonna take a quick walk around. There's gonna be some polish residue like on this door panel here, just because I kind of wiped it quickly instead of doing the full eraser on it. I'm wondering if you can see, with the sunlight, there's gonna be still some scratches that were in there. Down here, let's see if I can, there's a mark. I don't know if that wasn't from me. I don't know if someone hit the car but that's still there. This is gross. Of course, replacing those as soon as I can. And then over here, it looks really good. It has the shade reflection. The depth of the paint is just really, really nice now. The only unfortunate part is I shined it up, and you'll be able to see the scratches. There's a couple here. There's still a couple left. So all in all, it's pretty much what I expected. I had a little more dusting than anticipated, but I think that might be just part of doing such a big car and having to sort of lift up half the pad around the difficult spots. There's a deep scratch right there. Fortunately, I couldn't get that one out. Alright, so that's really it as far as the correction goes. I think it went well. Like I said, I keep repeating myself here, but let's get to washing the car. I'm going to try to do a quick wash and then pull it in, dry it off, and then of course we're going to seal it up and put a nice coat of Colonite 845 on it. So let's get going. right, so here we are, almost finished on the backstretch now. I'm just gonna give you guys a quick update. So I just applied Power Lock, buffed it off. It's already super smooth. I was getting a little nervous about this paint just because it's been abused so much, but so far it's really good. I haven't even put the Colinite on yet. I'm just gonna do one coat, I think, just because I'm running low on time and I've just been at it for so long. It's not a massive car, but it's big compared to what I'm used to. I'm used to doing my car, which, how big it is, it makes a big difference. So I'm going to take you around once more to finish this up, and then that's going to be it. So it's really a two-part series. It's not really super educational, but you kind of get a feel, again, for a different vehicle and a different goal. Initially I said like 80% was my goal. I'll think about that a little bit more, but I think really it's closer to 70 at this point, just because there's some parts of the paint that they're just hopeless, for lack of a better explanation. So I'll just take you around, give you a couple more of my thoughts, and then I'll wrap it up here. Okay, so here we are behind the vehicle. I don't know if you guys can tell on film, but definitely way nicer. Color depth is way better. Even like the scratches that are there are much harder to tell. The paint just has that much more depth to it. Sorry about the lighting again. It's really odd. Hopefully you can see that. I mean, it's so hard to tell on film, but it's gone through a really big transformation. So there's this area. That's a scratch. It's too deep. Can't get it out. There were a couple other things around it that I did buff out, and it's much less noticeable. But once you point it out, you can see it for sure. By the way, I do have a little bracket thing that goes on the edge that broke off that I will be reapplying, so don't worry. Unfortunately, another thing to point out is a little bit of rust here, guys. So unfortunately, there's not much I can do, but good thing is it's hard to see, and it doesn't look like it's taking over too bad yet. So I'll have to see what I'm going to do about that. There's another scratch right there. Can't get that out. So like I said, there's a bunch of areas, hopeless areas, but overall, very, very good for this 10-year-old Jeep. Okay, like I said, that's going to wrap it up. I'm going to put one coat of Colinite on. Very, very basic. Just put it on with one of these things or just a little microfiber disc, and then buff it off. I pretty much wait 20 to 30 minutes. Same thing with the Power Lock. So with those two things, I'll be set for a while. I'll put the roof rack back on, and that's going to be it. Last thing, definitely not least, something that I've been waiting to do for the longest time is my own website. So I've been having so many frustrations with keeping up with the forums, and then I have spreadsheets, and then I have notes on my phone, and I have pictures and videos, and I have a YouTube channel. So I just been having trouble trying to consolidate it all and keep it all organized in my descriptions, and I always have so many things I have to say. And a lot of you guys are kind of detail oriented in that way, or you at least want to know like what someone thinks about certain things, like a product I use, or the kind of the two-step sealant method that I use, that sort of thing. And then the project as a whole, I'll have pictures. So I'm starting a website. If you want to go check it out, it's not fully done, but it's the foundation is there, which is really, really awesome. I have a lot of pictures, and it's linked to my YouTube channel and that sort of thing. So if you want more details on what I'm doing, I will have like update posts. There's a recent projects tab on my website, and the website is www.bmb063.com. And I'm going to try to update it as frequently as I can between that and my YouTube channel. I'm not really going to be worrying about the forums as much. I don't know if you guys follow me on E90 Post or whatever, but I have like an update thread that I update. Not a lot of people comment on it, but that's fine. The website's not really interactive, at least not right now. I don't really have a reason to do that. I have the YouTube channel, that's what it's for. But anyways, that was a really exciting announcement. If you stayed this long, you probably are interested in something like that. So I have pictures and videos and comments and all the products I use. Not all of them yet. I have a lot of the washing products right now, but I'm going to have everything there. I'll have a picture of it and where to get it on Amazon and all that stuff. and then just like 5 sentences about what I think. So hopefully that's a really long-winded explanation about my website, but hopefully you're on it and you can figure it out. And let me know, leave a comment below if you like the website or you have improvement suggestions. My buddy Justin, hopefully you're watching. He helped me a ton to get this website together and get, you know, the different formatting and how to do stuff. So he got me rolling. So thanks a lot, buddy. And that's going to be it. So I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to seal this car up. I'm going to put wax on it, and I'm going to be done. So thanks a lot. I appreciate you guys watching, and stick around for the next video.